So today's topic, Kim Kardashian. Now, if you don't know, she's been part of an initiative called the 90 Days of Freedom campaign, where she, a group of lawyers, as well as President Trump, have been working to free people who, for nonviolent crimes, have been sentenced to sentences very harsh. And it's been super effective. They freed over 17 inmates so far. And one of the inmates was Jamel Caraway, who was actually sentenced to 11 years in prison for a simple cocaine possession.
Damn.
Another one was Eric Balcom, who got life without parole for a drug charge at 29. Just because sometimes laws work in a funny way. You know, if you have an ounce of cocaine and an ounce of heroin, then they sentence you to 15 years because that's what the minimum mandatory is for having two different types of drugs in your possession, even though they were extremely small in quantity. So those are the people who they're targeting to help, and it's been super effective, and Trump has been on board, and so she's been doing this. Now, the response to her initiative has been mixed. There's people who love it, and there's people who really hate it. Yo, why is Kim doing this? She's doing this for clout. Well, you know, if I had to pick, I wouldn't want Kim Kardashian trying to free me out of prison.
That's a dumb argument. If you had to pick, that's just you saying that because you never been to jail. But if you're actually in there, you don't give a fuck who frees the what? It's not like you're gonna be like, am I free? Am I free? Oh yeah. Oh hell no, not Kim. No, ooh, not Kim. Courtney, maybe. Chloe, peut-être. Kim, nah. Bye. Deuces, peace.
I'm tired of peeing in front of this fucking nigga named Daryl.
No, I'm tired of the food.
I'm tired of hearing the white boy beside me in the bunk over screaming because some nigga's taking up his butt.
What? In the butt. I'm gonna walk out like I'm voguing. I'm voguing. Cat,
Bitch.
I'm out. If I was 5 years in prison, hey, I'd be happy to see Kim when I get out. You got sauce on the side of your mouth, nigga. Ugh.
That's how you know I eat the booty.
You act like.
That's how you know I eat the booty.
You act like you from prison.
Bootylicious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, essentially because she's someone who's on Instagram showing her butt and she's just really selling beauty products. Like, what is she getting involved in the law for? And that's some of the stuff that people are saying.
This is what I call the Disney effect. And the Disney effect is really just that everything that is a bit good is all good. And everything that is a bit bad is all bad. There's no in between. Obama is all good. Although this motherfucker sent some Jones and some motherfuckers. I can't say that because it's Obama. And Obama falls into the all good realm. Whereas Kim, she's all bad. And they cannot crisscross. You understand what the fuck I'm saying?
What I dislike is I think people judge other people based off the perception that they have, based off of limited information. You're looking at someone's Instagram and their reality TV doesn't give you a real insight to the person that they are.
Or we are.
You might think, whoa, why is Kim doing this? This is crazy. You don't know Kim Kardashian. You don't know what her interests are. You don't know what she's into. It's not that crazy. Her father was one of the most famous lawyers in the world. How odd would it be that she wants to invest money in helping a law program that helps inmates who are unjustly in prison? It's not that far of a stretch, but you wouldn't know that because you define her by the one thing that you do know, and that's it. It's not okay for you to think that you can define somebody based off the limited information that you have. It would be like me saying this person's guilty based off very little evidence. It's very irresponsible, actually. And as someone who is in the public eye, who has an online following, people are shocked when they're like, Abo, you dance? Bitch, I've been dancing before I did comedy, before I was doing videos. You don't know because you don't know me. You just know what I put out there, but you don't know who I am as a human being. And to think you do is irresponsible and it's dangerous because you're not going to be ready for who I am if I want to do other good things. And you're especially not going to be ready for who I am when, just like Bill Cosby, I might try to rape you. Because you have this image of me and you think I'm not going to actually try. Nigga, don't look at me like that. How many drinks have I offered you?
Not that I remember of.
But all this to say, people, because of the perception that they have, they think everything is cool. You don't know these people. You're like, I can't believe that the Pied Piper peed on Piper, aka little kids. Bitch, that's because you didn't know him, okay? I can't believe that the pudding man put it in the girl's pudding while she was sleeping. That's because you didn't know him. I can't believe that Harvey Weinstein raped.
Because Come on now.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
He has a rapey beard.
Johnson being reunited with her friends and her family. They made that trip to meet her earlier this afternoon. We heard this was going to happen, took a couple of hours or so.
So I applaud anyone who wants to do a good thing. Maybe she's doing it for clout. Maybe she's doing this. But you know what? For the 17 inmates that were free during that time, that get to be with their families, that get to see light, I'm happy for them. You know, and in a time where I think we need a lot of prison reform and our justice system is broken, to know that people are advocating, maybe with people she doesn't even like Donald Trump. You know, the fact that she's advocating for those people for a greater cause, I'm happy about that. I think it's great. And so instead of shaming people for doing good things because we think we know who they are, maybe we should take a step back. Maybe they're multi-talented. Take Akon, for example. Akon is somebody who was known as a musician, right?
Convict music.
Thank you, right? Made hit tracks. A lot of
locked up.
Won't let me out until Kim came by. I'm locked up. You know, he went back to Africa and he started approaching investors to create a program to be able to bring light to a lot of Africans who live without electricity. And people laughed at the idea. What does he know? What can he do? And a couple years later, he's brought light to over 1 billion Africans through his fund and through his organizations. So there's people out there who are doing tremendous amount of good, who you wouldn't expect to be able to in fields you didn't know they were competent in. But that's because you don't know these people. And so don't pigeonhole people. Just be open to the idea that you could be wrong, because there's people out there who want to do amazing things but are not able to because of your limited understanding of who they are. Don't put them in a box because you don't know the good or the bad that they're capable of. So be ready.
Don't put people in a box because you don't know where the shipping comes from.
That's good. So that's it for today's video. Tell us what you guys think. Do you guys agree or disagree? Want to know? Comments below.
Gang, gang. Oh, not Kim. Shut the fuck up.